Hey, mate. Well, hey there, hobby homesteaders. Welcome back to Peak's Peak. My name's Lucas.
And I'm Caden.
And Maple's running around up here as well.
He's drinking water.
And today, we're getting back on the house build. Before I can backfill this, I want to coat the outside walls of everything that's gonna be below grade with a waterproof sealer. I'm not gonna backfill until I've built the floor on it. So we're gonna go ahead and get this sealer on, then I'm gonna be ordering in lumber and we'll get the floor built. So, you ready to do some painting?
Yeah.
All right, so the product that we've got here is Sitka Thorough Seal Plus. It's a concrete and masonry waterproofer. Now, I asked several people and they kind of just suggested tar and that type of waterproofing, and that's what I went to buy. But when I saw this, it's a concrete product, and I thought, man, this might be better. It shows it's a waterproof coating, it's mildew resistant and all of that, above grade, below grade. So I just thought, man, this looks like a pretty easy product to use. So it's what I went with. Picked this up at Lowe's. It's about $70 a pail. What you do is you mix it with water just like cement. Oh, she's fighting her tail. Is it gonna get you? Your tail gonna get you? Mix a pail of this with 1.2 gallons of water, and then you paint it on with a paintbrush. You can also spray it, but we don't have the sprayer and stuff set up here, and I didn't want to have to clean it after using this. So
She just licked her hair.
that's all right. So me and Caden we got some masonry brushes. Let me one of these brushes here. Yeah. We got some masonry brushes, and we're gonna paint it on with this right here. So I bought 2 of these brushes. We got up here before it gets too hot. The sun's beating down today. Right now it's only 67 degrees, but it's gonna get hot today, like 85. So we wanted to try to knock this out before it gets too hot. You ready to get to work?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. All right, well, they give you a bucket that's not totally full, so gives you room to stir it, I guess. All right, now we gotta let it set for 10 minutes. Hey, Caden, you reckon you can handle taking a 10-minute break? Can you handle taking a 10-minute break? Well, we gotta wait 10 minutes before we can start painting. Is that gonna be too hard for you? Did you get the strip pulled off of that one?
Yep.
All right, good job. Go one at a time around it. Pop all these up. All right, so put just a little more water in and mix her one more time. Grab your brush, get it all over your brush, dip her down in there. Don't get it on your handle.
Okay.
Well, at the moment, I've lost my coworker. Caden got a nosebleed right when we got to the end of the first wall down there, and I still had a partial bucket of cement left mixed up, so I told him just go ahead and take the side-by-side down, get himself cleaned up and taken care of, get what he needs, and I would finish up that bucket. And I think I may hear him coming back up the hill already. But yeah, allergies and pollens and dust and dirt and all the stuff we've been into the last few days kind of gets me sometimes too. But anyway, so I'm gonna kind of just take a break here for a few minutes and make sure he gets back up here before I mix up the next batch. So the first wall went really well. In fact, we got the first wall and almost all of the sidewall done. Halfway down the sidewall, I raised up to 3 blocks high. And what I figured out, it seemed as we went down the wall that it was getting thicker and thicker. And so I thinned it up quite a bit. And what I figured out is it's a whole lot easier to work with if you thin it out more than I did to begin with. and the coverage is better. It soaks in and kind of spreads out better. So the next batch we're gonna mix up a lot thinner, and I also think it will go farther that way. I like the product. I think it's gonna work out really good. There he is. I guess he did all right. You all right, bud? Get her all taken care of?
Yep.
Did you bring you some napkins and rags or something?
Rags.
Okay. It got going good, didn't it?
No, it is like. Get in here.
What are you doing?
I got sand on my hand.
Let's see. How's it going, buddy? We're almost done. Last wall, man. It's getting hot out here. We're sweating. My glasses.
The hotter it gets, the colder I get for some reason.
Well, you sweat and then it evaporates and it cools you off, which is nice. And I'm sweating like crazy. I can't hardly see out of my glasses because they're all filmed up with sweat. But we're gonna get this and it's gonna look good. I'm happy with it. All right. I want you to scooch on down because I want to go behind you. Kind of smooth out your lumps. You get the bottom, just be what you're doing. And I'll come behind you and smooth it out. What do you think, buddy? Tell me what.
That
Too much, isn't it? Whew. All right, we'll get a 10-minute break while that bucket kind of sets in. This is a cool little project. I'm happy we're getting this knocked out. We will be ready to order lumber real soon. That's exciting. Feeling better over here? Cowboy?
Yeah. Done.
Good work, brother. It's a hot one, isn't it? Man, and just think, dudes get out and work in this kind of weather all day, every day. The sun's beating down and it's warm. All right, so let me take you around and show you what it looks like real quick, and then we'll call it a day. Oh, grab our brushes there and throw them to bed of the side by side. All right, so what we did, we went 2 blocks high around the back and the sides mostly because we're not gonna put that much dirt around those. And then we came up and we stepped up to 3 blocks high toward the front edge. So when we backfill, that's about the level that we're gonna fill it to. So you can see what that's gonna bring us to. So when we backfill to that, we're gonna be adding a front porch on this all the way across here. So that will set us up to where, you know, we don't have really a bunch of steps to get up on the porch, maybe one step and then the porch probably. And boy, I see all kinds of raccoon tracks over here. And we went halfway across with the 3 blocks on this end because we're kind of going to slope it that way, but it'll be more gradual on this side. So,
Look at all these flagpoles.
yeah, I know it. You love that stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
All kinds of life. Unfortunately, there's a puddle that dried out and those didn't make it.
That's all.
Yep. I think the next part of this job is going to be, I've got to put the land plane on the back of the TYM and start smoothing this out. We got a little bit of mud here, but it ain't bad. So I can start leveling this off and making this more like yard and driveway space. Well, Caden, what do you think, brother? How you think building this house is going to be this summer? Hard work? All right, guys. Well, listen, I hope you enjoyed today's video, seeing a little bit of progress on the house and seeing us use a new product I had never seen before.
Have any one of you guys noticed that I'm a blondie now?
He dyed his hair a little bit, but I like it. Looks good, man. All right, guys. Well, listen, until next time, get outside and enjoy God's creation because it's beautiful out here.
Y'all have a good day.
Have a good day.